Hello students of 6th standard. Today we are going to start with grammar chapter. In this too we are going to learn chapter is sentences. Okay. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words which make some complete sense. Okay. So this is the definition of a sentence. A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. It contains a verb and a subject. This is very important to understand. It is a group of words, but it should give a complete sense. Until and unless it doesn't give any complete sense, the group of words cannot be said as a sentence. Okay. It will also have a verb and a subject in it. What do you mean by verb? Verb means action words like jumping, reading, sleeping, drinking, eating. These are all action words. That is a verb. And what do you mean by a subject? Subject is about whom we are talking in the sentence. Okay, that is a subject. So, subject is that part of a sentence that names the person or thing about something is said. Okay, in a sentence, something is a particular noun or a pronoun that becomes our subject. Okay, now here are two sentences given in your textbook. My aunt lives in Chennai. Now, about whom we are talking in the sentence? We are talking in the sentence about my aunt. Okay, so let us first understand. This is a group of words. Yes, it is a group of words and it is making a complete sense also. Okay, now it has a subject and a verb. So let us go through that. We are talking in the sentence about my aunt. So my aunt becomes a subject, and what is a verb here? Verb is lives. Okay, so my aunt lives in Chennai. That is a complete sentence which is giving you some sense. Okay, now next one, I have many friends. Okay, in the sentence about whom are we talking about? We are talking about I. Okay, so I becomes here a subject and have becomes verb. I have many friends. This is a group of words. It makes a complete sentence. It has a verb and it has a subject also. So we have learned about what is sentence and what is subject and a verb. Now here, this is given on page number 6 as features. Okay, the sentence always starts with a capital letter. This you have to keep in mind. Wherever you will see all the examples which I have written on the board, if you see in your textbooks also, all the sentences will start with the first letter would be capital. Okay, now the sentence will end with a full stop if it is a normal sentence. If the sentence is asking you question, then at the end of the sentence there would be a question mark. Okay. And if the sentence is giving you some sudden feeling, okay, it is expressing some sudden feeling in the sentence, then we put exclamatory mark. So this you have to keep in mind. The sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with either full stop or question mark or exclamatory mark depending upon the sentence. Okay, so this is given on page number 6. Now page number 5 we have rules of sentences. Okay, let us go through those. First one, subject verb agreement is a must, both in number and person. Now, here are two sentences from the textbook. Sana is enjoying the picnic. Now this Sana is a subject about whom we are talking in the sentence. Verb is. So the subject is singular, the verb will also be singular. So this you have to keep in mind. The second example, the students are enjoying the picnic. Okay. The subject has changed from Sana to the students. Here it is singular. Here the subject is plural. So when the subject is plural, the verb will be plural. So you have to add are enjoying instead of is enjoying. Okay, when is enjoying will come when the subject is singular. But when the subject is plural, you have to add are enjoying. Okay. Now second one, a plural verb is required when two or singular noun or pronouns are joined by a conjunction. Now look here. Gauri and Deepak are in the same class. Gauri is one person. Deepak is also one person. They are both different identities and they are joined together by a conjunction. So here the verb will be are in the class. Okay, it will, because they are both are different identities, it will not come easier. They are different but we are taking them together with the help of conjunction. So we will add are there. Okay. Second one we have Meena and I are good friends. Meena is a different person. I means my myself. I am also a different person. Two different identities are there. They are joined with the help of a conjunction. So here are will be our verb instead of is. Next one, third. A verb is used when two nouns or adjectives suggest one idea or refer to the same person or thing. Now look here. Drawing and coloring is my hobby. Now, two things are given. You will think why madam has written is here. Though they are two things, but they are considered as one activity. Okay, and that is the reason drawing and coloring is my hobby we are writing. The verb will be singular. Next one, the red and green umbrella is not mine. So now see, two colors are mentioned for one umbrella. Okay, so our subject is umbrella. Though the colors are given red and green, the subject is singular, verb will be also singular. So you have to keep in mind the subject and verb should go together. Next one, fourth. A singular verb is required when two or more nouns are connected by either or neither nor. Now, in this sentence, if you see, neither my mother nor my sister is at home. Again, two people we are talking about, my mother and my sister. Now, my mother is a singular identity. My sister is also different person. It is a singular identity. So here, neither nor we are using. Then also the subject is singular. The verb will also be singular. Okay. In the next sentence, either we are using either or. You are a singular person. Your brothers. Now here it is a plural. This is singular. This is plural. You can see here. Your brothers. So here this subject is plural. So we take this verb as plural only and we add here have instead of is or has. Okay. The next one, fifth one, a singular verb must follow either, neither, each or everyone. Now everyone is given here. The verb will be singular. Everyone means each one has to do this. So the verb is also used accordingly. The second sentence, each one of the students is being trained. Now here students is given. So from this word we can come to know that this is a plural verb. But each one they are saying. Out of many students, each one has to do this. Okay, each one will be is being trained. So here what do we use? Is instead of are. Okay. Next one. Sixth one. Even if they are joined by a conjunction, two nouns qualified by each or every must have a singular verb. Each truck, this is a singular subject. Each car, so here we are using singular verb for both of them. We are using both of them with the help of conjunction. We have learned this earlier also. So here also what are we doing? We are using, now here what we had done, this is a conjunction and two subjects were given. So we had used are. But here with each word, the verb would be is. Okay. Seventh one, some nouns which are singular in meaning but plural in form take a singular verb. Now, this pair of slippers. Now see, slippers always comes in two pieces. Two units will come. Okay, to go to buy shoes. It comes with two units. Okay, one for right leg and one for left leg. It doesn't come in a single unit. Okay, so slippers are two. Okay, but it is considered as one. So this pair, this is a singular pair of slippers. So verb will be singular only. Even this example you can take it like this. You know, this pair of trousers is very nice. Trousers also comes in one piece, but actually there are two units. One for right leg and one for left leg. But they are considered as one pair. Okay. Next one. That is 8. Some nouns which are plural in meaning but singular in form take a plural verb. Now here, the children are playing. The children, what do you understand by the children? Children means plural verb, subject. So for that we are using plural verb. Okay. Next one, singular verbs are required when collection is thought of as a whole. The troupe is going to give a performance. What do you mean by troupe? Troupe means a group of people who are acting a or doing dancing. So the group of actors or dancers are known as troupe. This is a collective noun for those people. So when collective noun is used, what do? We use verb in a singular form and not in a plural form, because this is collective noun for a group, that is troupe. Next one. A singular verb is required when plural noun depicts some specific quantity or amount considered as a single whole unit. Example, 3 kilometers is a long distance. Kilometers. By this word you will come to know that this is a plural verb, but this is considered as one unit of distance. So whenever we are talking about units for distance or even weight also, we use verb in a singular form. Let us do exercise A, which is given on page number 6. Okay, what is the question asking you to do? Rearrange the following words to form meaningful sentences. Use capital letters, full stops, question marks and exclamation mark as required. The first one has been done for you. First one. Okay, burgled was James yesterday house. Now this is a group of words, but they are all jumbled. So what you have to do? You have to arrange it properly and make it into a meaningful sentence. Okay, and in the bracket they have given the sentence must start with James. So answer is James' house was burgled yesterday. Okay, second sentence I have written on the board. Leaving tomorrow, James and Henry, we will London for. Now this is a group of words. It doesn't give us complete sense. So they have to be arranged properly. Now they have given instruction that the sentence must start with James. So answer will be James and Henry will be leaving for London tomorrow. Okay. Next one. Third sentence. You who are. Make the sentence by using who. Take it in the beginning. Who are you? W will be capital. At the end of the sentence you will be putting a question mark, because this is asking you a question. Who are you? Okay. Fourth one. Scientist was a great Einstein. Group of word it is given. You have to arrange it properly. Start with the word Einstein. The first letter has to be capital and Einstein is also a proper noun. So E has to be capital. Einstein was a great scientist. Put a full stop because this sentence is giving you information. Okay. Fifth one. Beautiful a what? Painting it is. Start with the word what. What a beautiful painting it is. Now here in this sentence, W will start with capital letter and at the end of the sentence we will put exclamatory mark. Why exclamatory mark? Because this sentence is not asking us question. This is showing us the sudden feeling. When you look at the beautiful painting, you just express it suddenly. So what a beautiful painting it is said like this and we put a exclamatory mark at the end of the sentence. Sixth one, late to it never is. Start with it, I will be capital. It is never too late. Put a full stop at the end of the sentence and I has to be capital. Okay, so in this activity what we have done, in this exercise we have arranged the jumbled words and make it a proper sentence which gives us complete sense. Okay, now here, these two examples are not given in your textbook. I have just taken to revise what we have learned till now. Okay, what is a sentence? It is a group of words which gives you complete sense and which has a verb and a subject also in it. Okay, now this is a group of jumbled words. Let us arrange it. Book is my this. The answer will be this is my book and put a full stop at the end of the sentence. Okay, this is just giving you information. The next sentence. Baby the loudly is crying. Group of words. It is not arranged properly. We will arrange it properly. So the answer will be the baby is crying loudly. Now the baby is a subject and is crying is your verb. So this sentence, at the end of the sentence you have to put a full stop and the first letter will be capital. So in this sentence you can see the complete meaning of the sentence is given. Now this exercise A you have to copy in your CW, make a separate notebook for English 2 and write down all the sentences which are written on the board with the answers in it.